Hi, I want to show you a series of what I would call energy freeing or energy freedom movements. These come from a combination of Tai Chi, Qigong and yoga, and will bring you back strongly and powerfully to a connection with yourself. So let us begin. So just picking up your shoulder and taking it through its full range of movement. One at a time, moving into the shoulder blade, into the ribs. Now take the movement forward. And this is just releasing tension that builds up as a result of stress and as a result of emotional challenges in our life. Lovely. Now breathe in, lift up. Breathe out and relax your shoulders down again. This stimulates the vagus nerve and brings us into a state of the body relaxing and coming into a state of being nourished and nurtured. Excellent. Now I just want to circle your hips, just to get some movement through your spine. Just work with your body and your range of movement. Let's go back the other way. If you find it difficult to do these standing, you can always do them in a chair. Excellent. Now take your feet quite wide. Make sure your knees are going directly over your toes and you just pull your lower stomach muscles in just a little bit to support your back. We're going to make a Brahma Mudra. This is yoga with your hands. Tuck your 3 fingers under your thumb, pointing your index finger. And this mudra says, I am the creator of my own destiny, and links your conscious mind with your unconscious mind. So a gentle bend, cross your hands, breathing in, circle the arms, and then relax your shoulders as they come down. Cross a different hand in front. Breathe in and relax. This movement opens the heart chakra, opens our body. It is a really good way to start the day from a very positive, empowered feeling of self. Let's do one more. And release the mudra and just let your hands float down. Lovely. Staying in this position, we're going to bend our knees and push away from the chest. Straighten our legs and breathe in to the chest. So breathe out. Breathe in. And we're going to breathe out what we don't need. So I'm breathing out fear, doubt, fatigue, stress. I'm breathing in love, trust, peace. Whatever you don't need and whatever you do need in this given moment. So mind, body and breath working together. Breathe in love and trust, peace and harmony. Breathe out fear, doubt and worry. Let's do one more. Excellent. Take your arms down. A beautiful Tai Chi movement to again get into working that heart protector point, freeing up our head, neck and shoulders. So nice and relaxed, you make a figure of 8 and then you lasso your hand right around, just working with your body and your range of movement. So just sway gently with the movement. It's not forced. Arm movements are nice and big. And this recharges your whole energy field while freeing up and releasing any energy that is trapped. Let's do the other side. So a nice big figure of 8, lasso it round your head. If you have an old injury, just work with your body, and this will improve over time your range of movement. Now, if you want a little more, you can do this in front of you. So a figure of 8, go very slowly, and then take your arms through their full range of movement, going very slowly through the point that sort of pulls or sticks. So we're not doing this quickly. Figure of 8. And take it round. A lovely opening through your back. Keep your knees soft. Wonderful. Give your arms a shake. Right up into your shoulders. Give your legs a shake. Right down into your feet. Now I want to do a beautiful Qigong sequence of movements that ground our energy and bring us into a real feeling of peace and calm. Have your feet slightly apart, facing forward. You're going to raise your arms nice and relaxed, push down through your feet, down through your hands. Then you're going to hollow through your back. And you're imagining that you're surrounding yourself in a beautiful circle of white healing light. Surround your whole body, bring your hands through at the waist and gather up a big ball of earth energy. And bring that nourishing energy down through the chakras associated with your spine, deep in your subtle energy. Cleansing, revitalizing, balancing. Let's do that again. So push down through your feet, grounding your energy, hollow through your back, drawing a beautiful circle of healing white light. Gather up that nourishing earth energy. This time pour it down through your physical body, bringing health and vitality, well-being to your whole physical system. I'm going to do it one more time. So push down through your feet. Really use your whole back hollow. Feel your stomach muscles working. Beautiful circle of light. Gather up that earth energy. This time I want you to bring it down through the energy field or the aura that surrounds your physical body. Lovely. And just notice how peaceful, how calm, and how centered you feel. Now we're going to do a very simple yoga posture. It just involves standing. You can do it sitting in a chair, but it's how we stand. I'm going to realign your posture so it's ideal and realign your energy centers so that your energy and your vitality flows. I will combine it with a deep yogic breathing technique that will bring you into a deep connection with your truth, with yourself. So let's begin. Have your feet comfortably apart, and you need to look at a point just in front of you that isn't moving and focus on that point as you come up on your toes and get your balance. You may need to pull your lower stomach muscles in just to hold that balance. Reaching up, pulling your shoulders up, pulling your ribs up out of your hips, and just hold that for a moment. We're strengthening ankles and working balance receptors. And then lower your heels, bring your arms and shoulders down without collapsing through your torso. So I have just realigned your whole posture. You'll feel slightly different, but you'll feel very tall, confident. Now, if you've locked your knees, just loosen them off. If your chin's forward, tuck it back. But just close your eyes and stand in the power of Tadasana, the mountain. A nice wide base. A mountain is grounded in the energy of the earth. But also there's an energy that spirals up a mountain, lifting that mountain up above the clouds, into the sunshine, up to the highest. And this energy is like the energy that spirals up through your chakra system, lifting you up into the highest expression of who you are. So feel the strength of the mountain. Know that when you get to the top of a mountain, you are blessed with a beautiful view. You see things differently and you can see in all directions. You're up above the clouds of fear and doubt and worry, up in the clear blue sky, up in the sunshine, up in the light. Now very gently rocking forward and backward, just becoming aware of a point under the ball of your foot, right in the center that connects you. And we're going to just move around this anchor point, this connection. So start circling. And what I'm doing here is energy follows thought. So whatever we think of all the time, whatever we worry about, our energy goes out. And what I'm doing here is I'm just gathering all that energy back in. So let's go back the other way. And I'm bringing it back into your central core to recharge you and bring you back to a feeling of being centered in yourself. Now come to rest lightly balanced, evenly balanced over both the left and the right foot. Now I'm going to introduce some deep yogic breathing, but first of all, I want to free up the stress response that happens in especially our upper body that prevents us from breathing fully and deeply. So as you breathe in, I want you to imagine you're breathing into the top of your shoulders. Then as you breathe out, feel your shoulders relax down away from your ears. Nice and slowly, breathe in again. Breathe into your shoulders and feel like you're allowing your head and neck just to float up out of your shoulders. Now imagine you're breathing from the center of your chest out across your upper back. Feel it open and expand. As you breathe out, you feel your shoulder blades coming right down the ribs. Again, expanding through the upper back and allowing those shoulder blades to come back down to where they're meant to live. Lovely. Now imagine that you're breathing up under your ribs. And as you breathe out, you're releasing any tension that's wrapped around the ribs, wrapped around the solar plexus, kidney area of the body. So breathe up under your arms and just let that tension go. Let's do that one again, because this is where people store tension. That's it, let it go. Now I want you to breathe into your sternum, your breastbone. And imagine you're taking the breath deeper into the chest, between the sternum and the spine. And as you breathe, you're gently opening a space between the sternum and the spine. And it's a feeling like a beautiful flower bud is opening up into full blossom. So it's a very natural opening. It's not forced. If you've been very stressed, it'll be quite contracted in here, so take your time. And now start to move down your sternum, down your breastbone, feeling like you're just coaxing a channel to open deep inside of you. Just accept any tension that you find and just gently breathe through it. If you feel lightheaded or dizzy doing this at all, please sit down. And now place your hands just on the top of your tummy. And we're taking the breath all the way down. Through that channel. Now as you breathe in, breathe into your hands. Feel your tummy fill with air. As you breathe out, pull your hands back towards your spine, releasing the air. And just breathe in again when you're ready. Finding your own natural rhythm, your own depth. Breathing in a way that is comfortable for you. Now with your mind, I want you to gently focus on the breath. Notice how your mind is clearing as you take the breath deeper, and there's more space in your mind as you slow it down. But keep a gentle focus on the breath, and it will take you into a quiet place inside of you. This is a place of stillness within. And when life gets too busy, often we lose our awareness of our connection to this place within. And when we remember and re-establish this connection, we come to an awareness of a strength, a calm, a clarity, infinite wisdom that's to be found here. So this is connecting with your truth, with your true self. Notice how you feel. Notice how you have changed your whole state of being. And now I'm going to invite you to open your eyes and come back into the room. But do so keeping that connection, keeping that awareness of that deep stillness within you, that inner peace. And you will probably notice that you feel different, calm, clear, strong, able to deal with anything that life throws your way. And if you practice this technique in a nice, calm environment, you will get so that you can change your state of being within a few breaths. So we practice when it's nice and calm and peaceful, so that it's there for us when times are more challenging or stressful. So I have a mental cue. Whenever I notice I am getting overwhelmed, stressed, or the fears and doubts are creeping in my mind I hear, Teresa, breathe. And that's my cue. Take the breath down into my belly. And it only takes me a couple of breaths to come back to feeling centered in my core, strong and clear. Namaste. Now the key to this energy freedom movement practice is that it's regular, that it's a regular part of your life. You might want to do it in the morning. You might want to do it in the evening. You might want to do parts of it at different times. You might want to go into a meditation afterwards. I would highly advise, if you have time, you do a 20-minute relaxation in Makrasan, the crocodile. And I have included an MP3 for you to download of a beautiful relaxation with healing white light. It doesn't matter how you weave it into your life, but the important thing is that you do, because it will give you that regular connection back to your essence, back to your truth, through the wisdom of your body and the breath and the mind, bringing them all together as one. So please enjoy. Namaste.